Oh, now it is. Okay. Now they're both going. Okay. I think it's going now. I think I got it finally. I think they're both going. Hi, Deborah. So let's start, like I usually start, with 3 deep cleansing breaths. And then we'll talk a little bit about what's going on here tonight. And hello over there to Instagram. There's also the Instagram Live, which I haven't done before, but we're trying it because my sons loved the special effect on the Instagram video. So I put it on for the Instagram Live over there. I don't see any chat over there yet, but I'm not surprised. I'm not really, people don't expect me to go live on Instagram. But as always, 3 deep cleansing breaths. And as we breathe in the love that's all around us, that surrounds us. And as we breathe out, visualize releasing your love back out to the planet. So the first breath, breathe in. And release your love. Thank you for the like. And the second breath, breathe in and release your love back out. And one final breath, and this time as we release, let's also release all our cares and worries and stresses of the day and just leave them behind. So breathing in all the love that surrounds us and releasing your love back out into space. It's so much better. So what exactly is going on here? I'm not quite sure myself, but let's talk about it a little bit. And hopefully you can hear me. It looks like you can. I don't know about Instagram. Nobody's come on yet, so we'll find out about Instagram later. Maybe somebody will pop on and say, yes, I can hear you, Peter. So what's going on here is I was thinking that, there's an awful lot of people suffering in the world right now. There's a couple of wars going on, and there's a lot of divisiveness in our country. And just, it just seems like there's a lot of fussing and fighting going on. And to borrow Lennon McCartney's song, life is too short. And there's no time for all that fussing and fighting. But I thought it'd be a good idea to make a healing sound that all of us could collectively, heart, mind, breath, together unite and all beat as one heart, and maybe some of that would be released back out into the planet. And it's a small thing, and I don't expect a lot of people. I didn't do a whole lot of promotion for this, so I don't expect a whole lot of people, but maybe it'll start a sound healing thing that will grow. So I'll go ahead and take the plunge. Somebody's got to be brave and take the plunge. And I kind of decided that actually it came out of a thing that happens at New Year's at some Buddhist temples, where they ring the bell 108 times for the New Year. And I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. I like that idea. And so I started thinking about it. I don't have a bell handy, but I have this drum. And this drum actually relates to the number 108 because it has 9 pads on it. So, so there's 9 different tones that you can make with it. Yes. Well, maybe I will. I'll preserve it and post it somehow so people can catch up later in their time zone. And I was thinking about what would be a good day to pick, and I decided that the Vernal Equinox was coming up, and that would be a good time. And the Vernal Equinox is kind of an interesting thing. So it's actually a day-long event because, there's an equal amount of daylight and nighttime light. Don't use sorry. No reason to be sorry. So I thought, that'd be a good significant spot. And it's interesting how that works. So 11 o'clock tonight, actually 11:08. That's kind of like 108. Is the point that we're marking in the Eastern time zone as the vernal equinox. So, the astronomers get together and they figure out the point in the sun's rotation around the planet that it exactly marks to the minute or second, I guess, when the vernal equinox is. It's actually a full day. And oddly enough, because they do it at UTC, which is the Greenwich Mean Time, it's actually on the 20th for people that are in the UTC. So the 20th, you could call the 20th the day of the vernal equinox. But the time, the exact moment in time for us is right now. Actually, we have a couple minutes to go, so that's why I'm kind of talking. So I thought, okay, well that works. We'll try this time. But the point is to really bring some healing noises and for all of us to project the healing together at the same time. I don't know what that was. I guess that was my phone. Somebody sent a message. So I didn't turn off that ding. Oh. Oops. So what was I going to say? Oh, so that's why I picked the time. The number 108. I did a little bit of research. For me, I've been studying and practicing Buddhism for a long time. So 108 is a natural thing. We wear these mala beads. There are 108 beads, and the beads are used to allow you to count if you're doing chants to 108, so you can do 108 repetitions of a chant. And all of that, when I did some studying, all of that actually is based in like some Hindu beliefs, and there are a lot of Hindu things that are 108, and that got carried over into Buddhism, which then got pushed into China by a guy named Bodhisattva or Bodhidharma. So, and the Buddhists believe that there are 108 dharmas, which basically it means that there are 6 senses, and each sense can be considered with bad, good, and neutral consciousnesses, and then there are I can't remember how it works. There's 2 different. You multiply times 2 for what was it? I can't remember. But there are 108 different consciousness, and if you look it up, you can see, you can do the math and go, okay, I get it. There are 108 different consciousness. And that covers pretty much everything past, present, future. That's one of the numbers. Multiply times 3 at the end. So, that ends up with 108. 108 is kind of cool because when you add up the digits to 108, it creates a number the number 9, which of course 108 is divisible by 9. 9 times 12, actually. So, and then that leads us back to the 12 thing. So for the early Indian mathematicians, they were fascinated by the number 108, and that seeped into a lot of their spirituality and spiritual thought. And I guess that's kind of the easy way to get that idea going. It's also interesting to note that the distance from the Earth to the Sun is 108 times the diameter of the Sun. And interestingly enough, hi Justin, the distance from the Earth to the Moon is 108 times the diameter of the Moon. And that brings us to April 8th, which is coming up very quickly. And that's because of that geometries, and those are rough numbers, it's not exact, but because of those geometries, when the moon passes in front of the sun, we have a total solar eclipse, because the relationships between the Earth and the moon and the Earth and the sun are both divisible by 108. So I thought that was kind of interesting. The other thing I learned, and I didn't know this before, is that Stonehenge is approximately 108 feet in diameter or circumference. So and if you read about 108, you'll go, wow, I didn't know that. 108 is kind of an interesting number. So that's why we're doing 108. It's mostly because of my Buddhist belief. And it's going to be very easy for me to work out with the 9 pads that I have on my drum when I get to 108. So that also makes it very convenient. So that's what we're doing here. We're just ringing the bell to bring healing to the planet and to bring ourselves together for a short period of time, at least. All hearts, minds, breath, all moving in unison. And we'll see how that goes. Justin on Instagram, I think I'm live on Instagram over there, and it has the cool background that you guys liked over there. So that's what we're doing. That's why today, to kick off the celebration of the Vernal Equinox, and also to send a healing sound across the planet. So we'll try. Can't hurt to try. All right, let's see how this works. don't see any chat on Instagram. It's okay. Hi, Justin. I love you too. It didn't take long. And yes, that's true. Small ripples become large over time. Blessings to all. And enjoy the longer days that lie ahead. I should sit down and use the microphone so that you can hear what I'm saying. Blessings to all. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, everybody, for coming. It looks like a few people dropped in, and who knows how long they stayed, but for those people that arrived late, this was an experiment in sound healing, to send healing thoughts and love and sounds across the planet in a time when I think we could really use a lot of love. And so I had this crazy idea that we would do this. I'll have my regular live stream singing pop music and stuff tomorrow night as normal, but I thought, I know it's kind of hippie of me, but I guess I am kind of hippie. So, but I think it actually will help. Like Deborah says, the small ripples become large over time. Yes, may all beings be safe, healthy, and loved. And that is the message. That is the message. I hope you enjoyed the sound. It's a wonderful sounding instrument, even without the even without the synthesized overtones. I don't use it enough. I should use it more because it's really soothing. Actually, it's been living in my living room for the last couple of months, so that when I get up in the morning, I can just make a pleasant banging sound to get my day started. So thank you all for coming for our Vernal Equinox celebration to heal the planet. And I love you guys. See you tomorrow night, okay? Hit like. I probably will open this one up public because I don't think it'll be flagged for any IP. I think that was truly original, a truly original live event, and it was fun. Thank you guys for coming, and you too. If anybody was out there on Instagram, hi. I decided when I sent the Instagram video out and then reposted to Facebook, I was like, oh, that's the other. I should do a dual a simulcast to Instagram because I have the capability to do Instagram lives and I almost never do. So they get the Vernal Equinox special one on Instagram. We'll see what happens with that. Love you guys. Sweet dreams. Sleep good. And wherever you are on the planet, blessings. Blessings to you all. Bye. Oh, I gotta take that off. Bye, 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 bye. I hope that was relaxing.